So glad that the museum put one-sided glass on the back of your tank, so I can look in and see you. And none of the museum goers outside looking in can see me admiring you. I wonder if any of them admire you like I do. Hopefully not, honestly. No one should have their eyes on you like I do. I don't know why you're so much nicer on my eyes than the other Stasis alien specimens. You're just so much prettier, I suppose. Maybe it's the middle ridge along your tail. I have no clue. Don't you worry. You'll be able to be free soon, my dear. I've spent many weeks making a huge food stock for you when I get you. Not that your food source is hard to come by at all. I'll feed you all the pebbles in the world just to keep you happy once you're mine. I'll even give you amethyst shards or diamonds as treats. As long as you stay with me. You just have to be patient. Wait for tonight. And then I can take you. They'll never suspect me. You can wait until then, can't you? I'm sure it'll be a hassle trying to get you to my home before you wake up. But that hassle will be all worth it in the end, when I get to be held in your long arms. Or, if you want, when you're in my small arms. I've also got your room ready. Well, I suppose your shed. I had to custom build you a room since my walls aren't much taller than your head, and my door frames wouldn't be comfortable to navigate through, ducking every time. So I just built you a shed with high walls and a good amount of floor space. Oh, and I custom built some furniture. The bed is massive just to accommodate you comfortably. And if you don't like the bed, I'm prepared to make a pallet on the floor, or get a hammock, just to make you comfortable and happy. We can try out a bunch of things to ensure you're comfortable at your new home. Soon, my dear alien. Soon I can take care of you. I've got to get back to work, so I'll be heading out. I can't be slacking off and lose the one chance I have at this. You understand. I'm off. Don't get too bored without me. My dear. Hello there. You took way longer to get out of your stasis than I thought you would. Don't you feel so clean? The stasis fluid turned out to be a gel rather than a fluid, like I thought it would. So, you got cleaned with isopropyl alcohol and vinegar. Vinegar to break down the stasis gel into a liquid consistency, and isopropyl alcohol to clean off that liquid and sterilize you. Oh, I know that smart head of yours is understanding me. You had enough contact with humans and English before your stasis for your language storing, whatever the hell they called it, to be able to decipher my language. Isn't that right? Can you nod for me, since you can't speak? There you go, pretty one. Hello. My talking right as you wake up probably isn't sticking at all, since your mind is probably foggy. Well, maybe it is, whatever. How does waking up a little more sound? Well, you're going to anyway. Come on, let's go ahead and stand up. Let's make sure that skeleton still works after so long. Come on, up. Stand. Oh. Alright, so. The museum measured you incorrectly. They say you're about 7.5 feet, but I think you're closer to 9. Wow, I am glad I built this shed. My home walls are only 8 feet. You would have to slightly crouch everywhere. Well, this worked out. Can you walk? Take a step. Make sure to use that tail to support yourself. Mm-hmm. And how about a stretch? Can you do that? As well as you can with this lower than optimal ceiling. I didn't think you'd be as tall as you are. Wow. I can see your skeleton well when you stretch. You've got less ribs than us humans. Your unique form is so interesting to me. I wouldn't mind holding it in my arms for the rest of my life. Alright, sit back down. I think you have woken up enough. The museum that you were in had you in stasis. You couldn't move, couldn't think, couldn't feel. You were stuck in a void. At least that's how the human test subject described it when we were developing the tech. I pulled you out of that hell. And now, I'm going to take care of you, sweet alien. Since humanity and the museum failed you on that part, you don't have to worry about the void anymore. You're allowed to live now. You just can't really go out and explore because, well, of the way you look. Aliens visited us once and we put them into stasis. I don't feel like a second invasion being announced and us not being so kind. Or maybe the void of stasis is worse than death. Not even knowing you have the ability to live. I thought that taking you would be harder, but I guess not. You may be very tall compared to me, but your body is very thin. I'd estimate that you only weigh maybe 200, 250 pounds. Don't get me wrong, I'm not that strong, so it was still quite the challenge to get a tall, heavy, slippery gel-covered alien to my home. I bet you're hungry after all that time. You want me to go get you some food? The pebbles you came to Earth for are abundant, you know, and so I can feed you easily. You want some? Okay. I'll be back. Stay here, alright? Hey guys, Scratch here. I didn't have another sound effect for like a shed door, like a wooden heavy shed door closing. And so I'm gonna be honest, or not closing, but opening and closing. And so I'm gonna be honest, I got a little lazy and just reused the one that I used from the museum part. Which I'm gonna be honest, I probably could have looked for a shed door closing or whatever, and I probably could have found one, but I'm gonna be completely transparent. I am lazy. I'm gonna be lazy today. Don't feel like editing. Not gonna put in that effort. Even though I definitely probably should for my standard. Um I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Um Not much else to say. I think that the concept for this audio was interesting. I don't think that my execution was the most original. I think it was quite bland, but I'm still kind of happy with it. I don't think it's on the worst side. Um, But yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I love interactive comments. And you made this far, so why not subscribe? Join the Patreon and the Discord. And yeah. Bye bye.